I reported her secret cache. FBI came. Taking everything in court tomorrow. You'll die broke and alone. My ex-wife Vanessa texted me one night like she was spitting venom through the phone. I stared at the message, exhaled, and typed back. Good luck with that. 72 hours later, the IRS and federal agents were knocking on her door with a warrant in hand. We'd been married for 14 years. The divorce had started civilly, almost boringly so, until she discovered that I was dating again. That flipped a switch. Suddenly, the woman who'd once called me her rock was sending messages like, "You'll regret this," and "I'll make sure you never recover." Vanessa ran a lifestyle coaching business that, on paper, brought in about $30,000 a year. Cute branding, motivational quotes, pastel aesthetics, the works. But I'd seen behind the curtain. There were luxury retreats, $5,000 exclusive coaching packages, and piles of cash that never saw a tax form. Her online persona was all about authenticity and abundance mindset, but the truth was pure greed. When she started threatening to take everything, I decided I wasn't going to sit quietly anymore. I'd spent the last few years documenting everything: screenshots, bank deposits, secret PayPal transactions, DMs where she bragged about making $300,000 in tax-free cash. After her final text, I opened irs.gov, filled out Form 3949A, attached 47 pages of proof, and hit submit at 11:47 a.m. Then I blocked her number and went for lunch. 3 days later, I was eating dinner when my phone exploded with calls from her sister, Marilyn. "What did you do?" she screamed. "There are federal agents at Vanessa's house. Jackets, badges, everything." I didn't say much, just listened while she panicked. A few hours later, Vanessa showed up at my apartment, pounding on the door. "You destroyed my life," she yelled through the chain lock. "They froze my accounts. They took my computers." When she saw my girlfriend Olivia standing behind me, her rage hit a new level. "You did this for her? For that 20-something? Olivia's 34, by the way, and an aerospace engineer, not that it mattered. She stormed off after keying my car. The next night, my BMW was torched in the parking garage. Security footage showed a hooded figure, but their face was conveniently hidden. Her brother posted Instagram stories of himself at home all night, suspiciously well-timed alibi posts. Meanwhile, the investigation into her business kept unraveling. Her partner, Marcus, folded the moment agents started asking questions. Turns out, the coaching business was actually a front for an MLM-style money laundering operation. Fake clients, cash through shell companies, offshore accounts, the works. By Monday's mediation, Vanessa walked in with 3 lawyers and a face drained of all confidence. My attorney dropped a stack of exhibits on the table, screenshots of her texts with Marcus discussing moving money, hiding assets from that idiot husband, and bragging about never paying taxes. The room went silent. "What do you want?" she finally asked, defeated. I told her I wanted the house I'd bought before our marriage, a restraining order, and for her to leave me alone. She signed everything without argument, but the real ending came moments later. As we walked out of the courthouse, 2 FBI agents were waiting in the lobby. They read her rights calmly as her expression crumbled. Her mother screamed from the parking lot about powerful connections, and one agent replied, "Ma'am, your daughter's facing federal charges. Get her a lawyer." Today, Vanessa's out on bail with an ankle monitor. Her accounts are frozen, her business shut down, and she's facing 5 to 10 years in federal prison. Her brother tried to launch a GoFundMe for her legal fees. It was removed within hours. She told me I'd end up broke and alone. Instead, she's the one staring at bankruptcy, criminal charges, and an empty house full of unpaid bills. I didn't destroy her life. She built that house of lies herself. I just made sure the right people noticed.